Hello, and a warm welcome to everyone that joining us today from across the world. Doesn't matter where you are, Asia, Africa, Europe, and beyond, because our family is global. So it is truly inspiring to see one of our Nevo community growing bigger and bigger, stronger, and of course more united each week, every time we have a Zoom or webinar. So once again, my name is Vincent. For those who haven't known me, my name is Vincent. Of course, nice to meet. Nice to be connecting with all of you here. So, of course, I have the privilege of being the MC with you all today. So, among tonight Incredibles lineup, we have a lot of VIPs coming up. So, I may be one of the smallest name, but as they say, even a small spark can light up the whole room, right? Okay. Jokes aside, okay. So tonight's session, so it's about our ambassadors insight and Nevo's update also, okay? So it's all about the connection and collaborations. So you see, Nevo isn't just about another project or company, okay? It is a whole ecosystem where we actually lines up and unites people and talents from all around the world. So it is a space where talent meet talent, where people from different industry come together to share on one database, one environment, and of course, one mission to grow together. So, of course, this is the magic of our community. We are turning individual dreams into collective movement. So, together, we grow our family bigger by making the world smaller. So, without further ado, let's dive straight in and let's get inspired by the visionaries who are shaping the Nevo 3.0 and, of course, the future. So, first off, let me pin up. Give me a moment. I think I can. Yep. So, first off, let's begin tonight with someone who's, I would say, new to our ecosystem, but certainly not new to the innovation and leadership, of course. He is, of course, the founder and the CEO of Trip Valet and Trip Valet Incentive. So a brilliant incubator that turns our Nevo into success, into real world luxurious experience. So think of it of a way like Amway of the Web 3.0 world, where your performance doesn't just earn you rewards, it also earn you luxurious trips, adventures, and unforgettable memories. So please welcome one of our newest force within our Nevo ecosystem and family, Mr. Jimmy. Let's give him
Aw-
a big round of applause.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Vincent. Hello, Nevo family. How's everybody doing? I'm truly honored to be here. I had an opportunity to meet some of you, very probably small amount of you compared to our incredible community around the world in Phuket and Kuala Lumpur not too long ago. And tonight you're going to start to see me even more and more. Tonight, I'm going to start to share with the rest of the community some things about what we're putting together to really bring lifestyle travel to the community. I mean, we've got an amazing platform. I had the opportunity to witness the mining machines there. Of course, in Phuket, as well as there in Kuala Lumpur. And man, it's just exciting to be here at this time. And so, my question, I always want to make sure my audience is the right one is, first of all, how many of you love to travel? Right. I know that's a loaded question because travel is the second, there you go, raising their hands. There you go. Second largest industry in the world. And when I had the opportunity to start speaking to the leadership team about bringing travel and lifestyle to the community, it was a unanimous decision, and what now we're definitely going to be bringing it in a big way. And so, one of the things I want you to think about is I want you to start to envision and picture yourself having massive financial success, having massive residual financial success with Nevo 3.0, but then adding the ability to travel for yourself, with your family, or of course with these incredible leaders and other community members that are part of the Nevo family. And so we're going to be bringing that to you and in a big way. Let me give you guys some updates. This week, we will have our back office programmed. You'll see that in there. You actually see a tab just for travel and lifestyle. So you guys will be able to see that as one of our partner benefits. You'll see that in there. And you'll see the ability for you to, basically participate in the things that I'm going to share with all of you as well. Just a real quick background so you know who's actually speaking to you. Been in the travel space on a company that's been very successful since 2017. As a matter of fact, today we service the biggest brands in real estate, insurance, solar, big CRM companies, even like Follow Up Boss, other crypto projects. And so, being able to be part of this movement, catching it so early on, really became something that especially after spending some time with the entire team on this last trip. I was like, man, this is going to be a great opportunity. And so, what I want to do is I want to play just a couple things, share some things with you tonight, just to give you a little sneak peek. And we have so much more to go, but I know from a time standpoint, won't be able to share everything with you tonight, but at least give you a little bit of sneak peek with that appetite, so you can get ready to travel. So let me do this. Let me play this first video, and then we'll get rolling.
Welcome to Trip Ballet Incentives, the game changer your business needs to skyrocket sales and reel in quality leads. Since 2018, Trip Ballet Incentives has empowered thousands of members in real estate, insurance, small business, solar, roofing, and automobile sales to boost their bottom line and attract quality leads. Imagine offering your clients and employees a high-value incentive they can't resist. With Trip Ballet, you can give away unlimited vacation incentives. And the best part? The recipient only pays the activation fees and taxes. Yes, you heard right. Enjoy destinations like Las Vegas, Orlando, Mexico, France, Australia, Brazil, and over 6,000 destinations worldwide. Vacation incentives are the ultimate marketing strategy for boosting sales, running internal contests, generating leads, and building your brand. They're perfect for referrals, thank you gifts, and so much more. Ready to see your business thrive like never before? Experience the Trip Ballet difference today. Don't just take our word for it. Our members are seeing incredible results, increased sales, happier clients, and more engaged teams. Whether you're a real estate agent, an insurance agent, or a small business owner, Trip Ballet Incentives will give you the edge you need to stand out from the competition. Make your business unforgettable with Trip Ballet and start transforming your business with the power of vacation incentives.
Right. So there's really four big pieces that we are going to be bringing to the entire community. And the first one is going to be, we're going to be bringing a travel portal for all of you to be able to use just for your personal or business use, where you can actually save up to an additional 35% on travel compared to all the major booking sites out there. So this basically becomes a VIP members only pricing club just for the Nevo community. And so, a lot of people ask Jimmy, especially once you log in and you see this, now, let me do this. I'm going to just give you guys a sneak peek real quick too. I'll be very fast on this just for time's sake. So let's just say this is the portal. And in real time, because we don't participate in rate parity in the industry, because we are members only, is that means that, you know, Expedia as well as Priceline, which is owned by Bookings Holding. They basically own all the sites. Most people don't know this, but they're big, multi-billion-dollar corporations. And what they do is they've got a monopoly on all the sites. So when people are booking travel online, they think they're getting the best prices anywhere. And so until you meet someone like us, who is now also part of Nevo, you'll be able to, let me pull this up. I'm going to give you guys a real example. Let me see here. One with my computer. Let's see. Let me type here. Hold on 1 second. maybe I'm having a Wi-Fi issue here. Hold on a second. Uh, I was going to show you a quick demo here. Hold on one second, maybe. Well, let me do this. I don't know why I'm not able to get to my site all of a sudden. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. Did I lose you guys completely?
No, we are still waiting. Or we can just move on.
Here we go. No, my Wi-Fi disconnected me. There we go. Okay. All right. So give you guys an example. Everybody an example. Let me just do this real quick. So this is the first benefit that the community will get. Access to travel. This is basically like having your own booking portal instead of having to go outside of the community to find, over a million. We have over a million resorts on the site. But let me just give you an example of this. So I always tell everybody, because a lot of our clients, just like you, will want to stay in 4.5, 5-star properties for 3-star prices. And so if you look here, what we do is we basically will pull up, and you can see in real time that, like, this particular property is a 4-star Marina View Hotel Apartments. Everybody's selling it right now for 10,758. We sell for, with taxes, 8565. So it saves someone 2194, which is almost as much as the one of the machines, right? And so same thing here. You can see in real time. So like Priceline is selling this one, but you're saving over $3,000. And so in real time, here's the Four Seasons. Look at this one. It's another $2,000 in savings. And so this becomes a part of your membership benefit, for being part of the community as well. So this is the first part of the benefits that you guys get, is having a travel portal that you guys can use just for yourselves, or of course you can use it for your business as well. So that's the first benefit. Let me go into the second benefit real quick, and that is the unlimited dream vacation certificates. Now, everybody, this is I'm going to do a full-blown training on this. Actually, do webinars as well as get everybody educated on this part of the business. But this has been used very successfully since actually 2018 to grow companies and brands, because you're talking about the second largest industry in the world, but using it as a great incentive to get people to your OPP meetings, maybe to the webinars, for people to stay on until the very end. I'll teach you how to use it to build your brand online, how to get more engagement on social media. So there's gonna be a lot of fun things that we can do with travel with these vacation incentives. Real quickly too, just so everybody knows, we're not associated with any timeshares. I own the company. We don't have any back end deals. We don't market to the end clients. It's all about using incentives to grow the business, or for you all to be able to experience it as well. Over 3,000 destinations. And basically, when you redeem one of these incentives, someone just pays the activation, 1995. Then they have an entire year before they go on vacation, then to pay the taxes and fees. All right. So let me just give you just real quickly some samples, and just to whet your appetite. Like here's one. Expedia right now, is selling this one for you can see for 1918, and you would be able to get this for $399. This is a 1-bedroom suite for an entire week, so about 78% savings. Here's one in Austria. We have them all over the world. You can see another one about 80 some percent savings. Booking.com selling it for looks like about 1885, and you're getting it, once again, for all only in on this one. This is a let's see here. Yeah, 81% savings on this one there. Here's another one. You can see this is in Spain. Once again, 71% savings. So this one is a 2 bedroom for 429. So you're getting huge value even for your whole entire family to go. Another one here in Bali. This is a 1 bedroom. Once again, on booking.com, 1102, 68% savings. Here's one in Mexico. We have a lot of people, of course, in North and Central America. They love going to Mexico. Once again, this is a 2 bedroom for 429 for the entire week. Saves you about 68%. So we have a ton of these. I'm just giving you some examples. This is a very popular one here too, because this is near Atlantis. They're in Nassau, Bahamas. This is a very popular destination people go. And I just pulled these not too long ago for examples. And so, these are just showing you the incredible savings that not only that you could get, but if you're using these for incentives, imagine how your customers and clients, people that are looking at the business, are basically how excited they'll be able to go on vacation as well. So all over the world, those are just some highlights for you. Once again, once we launch the back office, I will get the word out with the marketing team and start doing these webinars just for this part of our business. All right, so then I want to close with this last piece here, and this is coming. We want to talk to you guys about escape trips. And these are going to be the curated trips just for the community to travel together. I think this is the part of the business that's going to take it to the next level, because we've seen what happens when people travel together, right? How many of you want to travel with your teammates, with other people inside of the community, right? That becomes a lot of fun. And so what ends up happening is we have a host that's included. And let me just give you a picture of what this looks like. You come off the airplane. There's a sign with your name on it. You get inside the transfer, head to the resort. There's a private check-in just for Nevo members, right? Or the leadership teams, whoever is going on that particular trip. You got your own private check-in. There's usually that day or that evening, there's a welcome reception, so all the members know, get a chance to meet each other, kind of start to connect. And then we have discounts on excursions. And then finally, at the end, there's a big farewell party, right? So these are going to start popping up. We're putting them all together right now as we speak. I'll just give you a sneak peek right now. Coming in January and February, we'll be launching these. We'll be announcing the final details actually at our November event. Give you guys some more updates as we get closer. But we're looking at these destinations right off the bat, and then just continuing these ongoing at all times. So different locations all over the world. So Bali, Phuket, Hong Kong, Cancun, Las Vegas. These are our first 5 that we're working on as we speak. And then we'll just continue to build that out. But imagine the optics of seeing Nevo members all over the world traveling together, taking selfies and pictures and tagging Nevo, that this is the lifestyle that we have. We're earning through our machines, through this incredible Nevo community, and then being able to enjoy life and travel together as one big family. So we're very excited about the escape trips and where that's going to take the company as well, or the project, and looking forward to being able to be part of that with all of you as well. So that's just a highlight for everybody, and where we're about to take the travel and the lifestyle. And now I'll turn it back over to Vincent for our next speaker.
Wow, wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Jimmy. That's really truly inspiring. I think half of us now already checking our passport here after hearing that. After we here to Bali, to Spain, to New York, to a lot of places. What I love most about Trip Valet is how it actually connects lifestyle with our achievement. So it's really a proof that a success in Nevo doesn't mean just online. It can brings you around the world. It really has which really brings us to the real world. So really, thank you so much once again, Jimmy. So thank you for sharing your vision and for everything that you have shared to us. It is very valuable to us. So moving on. Next up, guys. So we have someone who is someone who's only not just part of the Nevo story. He's one of the author himself. So, introducing, he is actually the founder, ambassador of Field Social. So one of the most exciting project within our ecosystem. So Field Social um, doesn't only play a major role in connecting major communities through the Web 3.0 social media, I would say. And it is also directly tied with our field AI mining, which is also, many of you already know, is a star project of our stage one in the whole Nevo ecosystem. So honestly, many of the opportunities we enjoy today wouldn't exist without his idea. So let me just pin him up. So today, like I said, if it's no, I wouldn't up to his ideas, his innovation, his leadership, everything wouldn't really come up. So let's all put our hands together and all welcome the man whose vision that helped build the very foundation of our ecosystem, Mr. Joel Ramirez.
Hey, 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 how are you doing today? I will say good morning to the American side and good night to the Asian side. How you all been? An honor to be sharing this platform with you. And Vince, I think I sent you a video. I would like to start my part with a little short video of what's happening and what's going on and
Oh
how
yeah,
where we heading. There we
okay.
go.
So before that, let's just play the video.
All right, all right, all right. This is so fantastic. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the hundreds that are here tonight. Let me ask you real quick before I start my sharing. I'm not gonna be too long, but how many of you know that a platform, a social media platform like IG or the classic one, IG generates about $123 million a day from the data of all the millions users that they have in the system. And let me ask you, how much money has those kind of platforms pay you back? I will have to say they only pay the influencers, they pay for views, but if you're not an influencer, you're not getting a share of that cake. Let's put it that way. With us, when we created the vision of Philcoin, which is our pillar, it's our crypto token, we created Phil. It's because it comes from philanthropy. So we are changing the way giving happens. And we were thinking, and how can we create something to give people back so people can learn how to give? Because we live in a world that we are so caught up with this lifestyle that we all live in. We're living in such a fast pace, and we forget that giving pretty much is everything. It's written that whatever you give, it comes back to you 100 times one. So we came up with the idea. Well, we at the beginning we were going to create an ecosystem where we can get our community to enjoy streaming, gaming, education, and all those combined in one ecosystem. But the idea kept developing and evolving, and now we are Phil Social. We're a platform that actually pays for your time, and we have that concept patent, which it means that if anyone in the whole wide world with a social media platform now wants to pay people for their time, they have to buy that patent from us. And guess what? A patent gave us the exclusivity to keep doing that for the next 20 years. That's quite some time that I believe that we can create something, and this something is changing the way social media happens. Now you don't have to be an influencer. From the minute you get that referral code from a friend, you will get rewarded and the friend will get rewarded just by sharing. So who here, I don't know if the is the chat it's available, but who here wants to earn free crypto? Raise your hand or give me a number one on the chat. Who wants free crypto? Crypto, it's the future. Crypto is going to be like the internet. We are in the stage where only what 3% of the global population is adopting this system. And imagine when at least 15% of the global population adopt this crypto market. The economy of digital is just gonna go skyrocket. It's gonna change the way finances happens. And now with a platform like this, you can earn crypto just for being social, just for staying there, enjoying the story of your family, of your friends, and earn while you are being social. This is a concept that we came up and then we created causes. What is a cause? Let's say, oh, my son got sick and I don't have a way to provide him with a treatment. That happens. That could happen. Or let's say something more light. Oh, my AC in my house broke down and my finances won't allow me to fix it. So you can go on the platform, create a cause, and guess what? The whole community can donate to your cause. So you can earn enough cash or enough crypto to actually help with that situation that happened in your life. So that's something that it's amazing. What happens with that? You are like, but why will we give free crypto? Because we make a change in impact in people's life and the way people are earning. That's the main purpose of our platform is to change people's life every single day. So if you're here and you don't have access to our platform, I will encourage you to talk to your leaders in this project and to get a referral code from them so we can keep with the chain of success. All right. One of the main reason we joined forces with Phil Pie with Phil AI, I'm sorry, with Nevo is because of the benefit that we both bring to each other on how the Nevo community can benefit from a platform and has your whole team earning, but earning for spending time and being social. What do I mean by spending time and being social? Is the same thing we do every day. We promote our businesses, we promote our lives, we put our birthdays, we share other people's content, we comment on people's content, we just are being social. That's the new social of the 21st century. And we applied a system that is just going to change the way giving happens. And for me, I'm honored to be part. I happen to be on the right place at the right time. And I always use this and I will keep saying it. Imagine that today a guy like Steve Jobs, just to mention a name, are sitting right in front of you sharing some thoughts and some ideas or of a project of an idea that's gonna change the world or gonna impact the world. But actually, this is what you're here for. This is why you came to this Zoom tonight, is to listen to the birth of the next generation of technology, the next generation of AI technology, the next generation of Web3, the next generation of social media, the next generation of traveling. All of that has been compiled and combined with masterminds that are going to give you the best tools to just promote yourself, to encourage your family, and like my good friend Brian mentioned in one of the videos, actually to reach wealth. So I don't know how many of you see the opportunity that is laying right in front of you. But me as a co-founder of Philcoin and Phil Social, I am blessed to be here sharing this information with you. The way we are rewarding our community is one of a kind, and is right now is working like an engine. Everything is synchronized. Everybody's getting their payouts. Everybody's being able to withdraw. Everybody's being able to donate or to help other people with this project, and that's exactly what we're aiming at. So I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna keep it short, and I'm gonna give my part back to my friend Vincent. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to put it on the QA, and we will be answering in the background while the rest of the presentation or the webinar keeps going on. Vincent, back to you.
Wow, thank you so much, Joel. Every time you share, you remind us that the Nevo build it's not only just on technology, but on heart and on purpose. Your insight about connecting people through Web3 truly defines what this ecosystem stands for. So it's bringing innovation, humanity, and not only just that. Today, we don't only just participate, we participate with rewards. So think of that, guys. How crazy is that? So thank you once again, Joel. Thank you once again for being such a driving force in our journey, in our community, and of course, in being with us today in our family. So, guys, next up, let's also welcome one of our powerhouse of course, one of our global energy and innovation, one of our VIPs, and I would also say one of our ambassadors who bring things both across chain expertise and cross culture inspiration. So she's the global program director of Polkadot Ambassador Fellowship, and now, of course, we are also proud to have her as our Nevo 3.0 ecosystem ambassador. Let me get her pinned. Okay, a little bit about her. So she's here to help us bridge the world, of course, connect the Polkadot. She also she also connects the Polkadot network, vast resources and community with Nevo's mission to actually empowers global innovation. So without further ado, let's all just welcome the one and only Miss Lucy Cooden.
Hi. Thank you, Vincent, and thanks to all the panelists that have gone before me. It's been a really good, first step onto the stage here. I was actually speaking to Dr. Jeffrey just before this to sort of find out a little bit more about the purpose of these gatherings on a Sunday, and he explained, which resonated very well with me, because you probably won't know unless you've dug through my LinkedIn, that I actually started off my career straight out of university in sales, which essentially is the backbone of what we are doing here. And it can be, to be part of such a big, meaningful community, it can also feel very lonely when, things aren't going well, when you've had a few knockbacks. And so a big part of these Sunday gatherings are to give everybody some knowledge, give some encouragement, and start the week off on a positive step. So I can't think of sort of a better way to do it. And it's something that I definitely would have appreciated back when I was in my very early days of sales. Anything that helps to kind of keep things going and remind you that everybody's in this together. This is the Nevo community has been around for quite a few years, but this is very new territory for everybody. And so I want to, in my role, try and remind people each week and at every event and everything that we do that we're all sort of here to support each other. I do genuinely believe that there is no question that is a silly question, and I want everybody to feel comfortable and able to put their hands up and ask anything in these sessions as well. So I'm going to sort of talk at you for the next few minutes, but please do ask questions. And if not this time, then please consider this a safe space to ask any questions that you like. And you can always reach out to me outside of this. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my sort of background and why I'm here and how I hope to engage with you all and help in this new phase of the community here with Nevo. So, a little bit of background about me and why I sort of care about this mission that we're all on here together. So, as Vincent said, I am a Polkadot Ambassador Fellow. So, I have been part of the Polkadot ecosystem for the last 3 years. I now have moved on to do a number of different roles, including this one here at Nevo. And the common thread between all of them is this the community focus and the power of community and the power of people and the social engineering side over the technological engineering. There's a lot of technical engineers who have got us here and continue to help both the blockchain and AI spaces flourish. But the social engineering, I think the social part is what brings a lot of people here who seem to have seen a real surge in connectivity and collective mindset over the past few years. And I think that's something really special that I want to sort of try and help harness. So, yeah, so as a Polkadot Ambassador Fellow, I actually wrote the initial manifesto, nice 19-page academic document about the Polkadot ambassadors and how the fellowship can be set up. It's the first on-chain ambassador group in the world. So it's set in ranks and everybody has an on-chain position. So it's actually kind of official what rank you are and that you're a part of it. I help raise the capital, bring the right people in and keep that momentum alive through rough times and big changes, which happen far more often in the Web3 landscape than in anything else I've ever experienced in my prior career. And what that has taught me, the good times and the bad, is something really simple. So communities survive volatility through shared purpose and clear communication. And that is something that I have seen the Nevo community do already. There's obviously been some sharp changes and leaning into the incredibly positive. So this big new partnership with Phil Social and Phil AI and with Jimmy and his fantastic travel company and all of these new things that Dr. Jeffrey and team are providing all of you guys, including these Sunday sessions. So I also work with a company called Playground, which is a social engagement platform. It's built on Ethereum, partnered with Sui and Avalanche. So I'm really sort of living where these big chain ecosystems meet and need real community tools. And one of the other projects I'm working with is a more sort of tangible real world product called Arcadia Spectacular, the company is called. And they build huge structures that you may have seen at Glastonbury Music Festival, Burning Man, Africa Burn. And we're now partnering with Cirque du Soleil to create a Cirque du Soleil style interactive global show that's using AI so the audience can influence a story in a real time to create a DAO, decentralized autonomous organization, which I'm sure you all know because this is what we are here at Nevo for the night. So all of those things I think have given me the expertise to be here talking to you today, but by no means am I an expert in anything. And I think we all are here to learn from each other. So whatever I can bring to the table, but I'm also hoping to learn a lot from all of you as well and what you see in this community that you haven't felt elsewhere. I'm all for people finding their people in this world. And for those of us that have the opportunity, helping to make that happen. So with this in mind, I've actually, since we came back from Phuket, where we saw the mining machines, which you saw all the videos earlier of us touching them and speaking about them and showing you that they do really exist and everything that's being promised is really happening. I've since spent time with Dr. Jeffrey and Pastor Jerry, who is the founder of Phil Social, obviously Yoel works very closely with, and Brian here, because I want to make sure that I am genuinely up to speed with everything that's happening, so that I can bring that learning back to you as an Nevo community in a way that's useful to you on the ground. So a combination of that, Polkadot governance, playgrounds, partnerships, and Arcadia's culture at scale. The truth is the same, and that's community as a multiplier. And what makes these small teams, like you each individually have, punch like giants, as cheesy as that sounds. So, power in numbers, power in education, and all of these things that we're looping in together. So Philcoin, Phil Social, Nevo, and Pi all have the same DNA as the other projects that I'm working with, which is why I'm here. So I wanted to give you guys this week sort of a little taste of what I've been doing over the last 2 or 3 weeks since that trip, and hopefully give you a little bit of food for thought, inspiration, something you can go away and Google if you want to learn a bit more, and something to take you kind of into your week. So I've had two vantage points that matter. So for those of you that don't know, it's probably the largest Web3 conference in the world. It's in Singapore every year at the very end of September, beginning of October, and they've now branched out and they have a token 2049 in Hong Kong in February, and then one in springtime in Dubai. That was for the first time this year. But the one in Singapore is very well known. Sort of everyone goes in the Web3 space, the finance space, the legal, the regulatory space, community space. It sort of brings everyone together. And what was really interesting about conversations that were happening there from both an investor and a builder and a community perspective is AI is moving really strongly, as we all know, but it's good to hear it in these sorts of environments. Moving from buzz to daily use, like assistance, automation, cybersecurity, content, data. It's a deep in, so user-owned infrastructure, which is exactly what Phil AI is. Buying your own machine, mining your own token, user-owned infrastructure is super hot. So people want networks where we as individuals own the hardware and we share the rewards. So that's a super exciting thing that we can all take with us, that we're in the right space at the right time and we're at the forefront of it, and we have a really strong infrastructure already in place to help us to really grow and push this as individuals and as a team. Second was something super exciting that happened this week. So I hosted a roundtable discussion and then a dinner of 120 people at the House of Lords. So the House of Lords is the highest government body in the UK. So it was at the House of Lords and the House of Commons. And the discussion was around education, innovation, and opportunity in Web3. So very, very apt for what we are doing here. And so I can say directly from the horse's mouth that there is a growing government interest in responsible AI, user safety, real world impact, and transparency. So that's fantastic for us because Phil Social makes the work that we're doing here at Nevo visible, and Phil AI is tangible. So devices and services doing real tasks, not just promises. And investors and policymakers are aligning on two things: AI that works, one, and visible impact. So the two things that we're doing. So I'm really excited that, again, doubling down, right time, right place. So thinking about that in mind and translating it into like some takeaways for you guys to take into the week. Like, what should I do this week? So keep it simple is what I would say. We're already right place, right time, right product, and right people around us. So keep it simple. Cadence, so how often you do something, is going to beat virality. So recommendation is something you could actually tangibly do. 3 short, useful visual posts per leader every day on Phil Social. So 3 posts, simple. 1, maybe a tip. How do I set up my device? Like, how do I How do I speak to somebody about getting a device? Any sort of tips and tricks that you're finding that people are asking you regularly. One small win. So we sold however many devices we did today, or we onboarded this many new people into our team, or just a personal win, something on the team. You learned some new leadership skills. You practiced something you'd never done before. You met someone you'd never done before, something like that. And then the third could be like a 30-second video. So like face-to-face camera, like I'm doing now, kind of just explaining something. So what is Phil AI in one sentence? What are the basics that you can go out there and sell? So like 3 simple posts. I think in a role like you're all doing, whether it's your passive or your active income, whether it's your whole life or whether it's a side gig, I think having small goals and tasks each week is super important. This will help Phil Social to grow, which will in turn help Phil AI to grow, Phil Coin, your businesses, your revenue, trickling down into the families and your teams and everything else. So that's something, and it's something that I'm also going to intend to do because I have a Phil Social account and I'm here with you guys at Nevo. So next time I'm on, whether it's next Sunday, I will show you all that I have done those 3 posts as well. And then the other thing I would say take away, so I think these 3s are a really good way to think about it. So those are 3 posts on Phil Social, 3 micro events. So just like tiny meetings that keep you engaged. So say a 20-minute Zoom demo to your team or to a new client or customer or somebody in your network. A local coffee chat, something in person, I will always be super supportive of. I think it's really important, particularly if we have these teams on the ground, that we're meeting in person and sharing things in person. And it doesn't have to be with someone in your team. It can be with somebody else who's in the business or that you're explaining the business to. And then maybe a WhatsApp or a live kind of Q&A on Phil Social. You could host something like that, or you can just do a super simple Q&A like on WhatsApp with 3, 4, 5 people. So these micro events, 3 posts on Phil Social. And then I'd say the last is 3 reach outs. So this is the real growth part, particularly when you're feeling maybe that you've been selling hard and you've not been getting that coming back. If you achieve these 3 lots of 3, I think you're going to come away from this week winning regardless. So the last 3 is the 3 reach outs. So messaging 3 warm people, so past prospects or friendly contacts. So just sort of reaching out to them, people you've met in the past, people who've been open to this, who maybe haven't been sold on the idea in the beginning, and just saying, hey, like we're actually public on Phil Social now. We're doing these weekly chats. We've got these new people, these advisors who are with us, that we're really showing that we're a real setup and a real organization. So they're my kind of 3 takeaways this week, and I am going to do them myself as well. And next time I'm going to show you that I have done them, and hopefully we can maybe see some examples as well of other people of doing this too. So yeah, closing words. I would say that this moment in time for us, and from now kind of up until the new year with the launch of Phil Coin and us really embracing Phil Social, is that Phil Social is our coming out party. So it's giving us the mission. Phil Social gives us the stage, Nevo gives us the rails, and Phil AI gives us the engine. But you as the community are the momentum. And without you and all of us here on this stage and all of us listening, that this won't be successful. So we have to keep this momentum going. So set your Phil Social cadence, nominate your kind of team captains to do these things if you're doing it as a group, and publish your first sort of impact ledger. So start as you mean to go on. Kind of ritual, rhythm, and receipts. Those 3 R's are what I'm going to be bringing every week. This was kind of me establishing whether this is helpful or not. I'd love to know in feedback whether this has been helpful, and whether kind of ritual, rhythm, and receipts. So every week we kind of go through this, like this is what I've seen, this is how I'm seeing things grow. Maybe I bring some stats in, is helpful or not. But yeah, that's me kind of coming to an end with a little bit of hot off the press news with what's happening in the wider world, and some tips and tricks to have a successful week. So I hope this has been useful. And if not, tell me and I'll do something different next time. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Lucy. That was incredible. Lucy is definitely a Wonder Woman, I tell you guys. So that's definitely a very in-depth information, a very big, massive network that she have, a very deep experience, and yep, everything that every time you speak, you bring a global perspective that makes us feel like Nevo isn't just growing; it's like expanding beyond borders. So really, thank you so much for believing in this vision, for bringing us your expertise to help Nevo reach a new high. So today, we really have to appreciate to be able to work with all of these talents I mean today instead of working against all of these talents today, I'm actually working together with them. So thinking of it is really really amazing, guys. So now to close up our lineup of our powerhouse speaker tonight, we have one very visionary person who works is redefining of where we see AI and blockchain actually combines. So he's a global entrepreneur, a strategist, I would say, and also the CEO of our Field AI, which is one of our spotlight for our stage one of the whole Nevo ecosystem. So a little bit about it is a platform that transforms AI computing into decentralized, open ecosystem where everyone not just can contribute, we participate in the $1 trillion AI revolution and infrastructure. So AI goes beyond mining. Like I always say, we don't just mine air or mine nothing or just a random token. It's about building the very infrastructure that powers the future of the intelligence and AI. So without further ado, maybe let's just welcome the man of innovation and inspiration, our beloved Mr. Brian Pillay.
Thank you, Vincent. Thank you very much. And a big thank you to all the speakers, Mr. Jimmy, Mr. Yoel, Mr. Lucy, Madam Lucy, and all of you to put together something for our community. Now, guys, I'm supposed to share with you on Phil AI and the heartbeat of this whole ecosystem. But before we go there, the whole concept of tonight's call was to show you that whenever you are approaching business partners or you want to talk about business, we have many ways to start approaching people. For example, if you talk about travel, you go to someone and you don't talk about mining machines, you don't talk about blockchain, you just have a chat on travel. You can start talking about travel valley, and that will lead you to mining machines or lead you to uh, how you do crypto. But at the same time, if you talk about Instagram or you talk about Facebook and then you talk about Field Social and says Field Socials is paying you, this is the way that we see the Nevo ecosystem getting bigger and better. And with person like Lucy on board, she gives you everything as she sees it. And being a blockchain, for me, she's a blockchain expert. She's been around the scene, and that's why Dr. Jeffrey has brought her into this position of hers. So Nevo, it's a huge project. For us to explain to you, it may take 3-4 sessions before you even understand part of it, because it is growing and there's more and more people who want to come on board on Nevo ecosystem. But the key player in this whole ecosystem is Phil AI. Now, under Phil AI, we have the mining machines, we have Phil Home, and we have something like ChatGPT Intelligent Assistant. There's three things inside Phil AI, but the main pers- the main thing that's working right now that we want to show the world is the mining machine. We were registered in Dubai, and from Dubai we have come on to Malaysia. And in Malaysia, as everyone has shown you in the videos, and I'll show you a video later, there's 60,000 machines. Now I'm going to keep this whole presentation short because the idea is for you to go to people and say, this is what we have. And Phil AI is all about crypto, blockchain, and the tokenomic model that we have come is a champion tokenomics model. If you really understand, uh, Phil AI is 65% proof of work and 35% proof of stake. This is DNAs that's taken from Bitcoin and Ethereum, and together they have come up on the Polygon chain, and we have 300 million total supply, a 33-year linear release with a hard cap mechanism. Guys, in a nutshell, this is going to be a good possibilities for you guys to learn and earn and become wealthy with us. Now, I have come to this page fast because my whole concept is for people to understand what do we do. We have a machine, and this machine mines. And how does it work? It gives everybody equal chance, people with money or without money. The way to do it is to own your own machines, like what Lucy said. If you go in and you are part of the infrastructure. So what does Field AI do? Field AI is the tower that connects AI, Web 3.0, and all this storage, everything related to the AI world. So today we have our products, which is called P1, which is $60. This is the entry point for anybody who wants to be part of us. But the real possibilities grows with that. There's a $360 entry point, and there's a $1,080 entry point. Whichever entry point you're taking, it's all rental lease. And based on the hashing power, most of the times you get a 2 times double up chance or 2.5 double up chance based on the hashing power. Now, guys, the way to go bigger and stronger in this company is to buy and own. And there are, sorry, it's New Year in Malaysia, so the firecrackers are going on the background. So guys, if you want to own a machine, it's $2,500, it's P50, and the $100 MH is $5,000. Earlier, Lucy spoke. Pastor Jerry Lopez has not spoken, but his UL was here for representing Phil Social. We have Alan Smithson of Unlimited Awesome, and we also have Jimmy from Travel Valley. But the main key person, the one that's driving everything for us, is Professor Dr. Jeffrey. Now, we are exclusive partners. We are exclusive partners of the Right Arm community, which is now called the Nevo community. Guys, the concept of business is together with more and more leaders, more and more people. Like earlier, UL was saying Steve Jobs. This is Alan Smithson, or whether it's Pastor Jerry, all of them are going to be household names in the coming years. So I hope the background is not disturbing you guys. Pi is a utility token. Okay, Phil Social, we are paired with them. If you want to cash out right now, you can convert to Pi to PHL and then get it out in USDT. We have our own credit card payment system. We have Unico, it's banking system. And like I said to you, Unlimited Awesome is education. All these companies that have come together under the Nevo brand gives the utility of the token. My concept is that with time, with the reduction mechanism that we have in place, every year 25% going off, we have the burning mechanism, which allows us to make the token very scarce, and this 300 million tokens in a matter of years is going to become more and more in demand, and the utility of this token is growing. Now, I moved fast because I want to show people simple thing. If you own the machine, what happens? If you own the machine, if you own the P100 for $5,000, you buy the machine, what happens? We average out that you can get about 10 tokens a day. And we say that if you have 10 tokens a day, you get 300 tokens a month. And in 6 months, you have 1,800 tokens. This is a simple analogy, simple understanding for people to know what do I get by just mining the tokens. So if it is $3 and you have just started mining, and at the end of 6 months, the price point is $3, what would you have? You take out your calculator and you do the maths. Okay, the maths shows that with just as $3, you would have recovered back your capital. But what if what we say is going to happen happens? It's $5 or $10. You not only double up your money, but you have recovered whatever you have put in, and you're looking at another 32 and a half years of free riding. This is why we are encouraging people during this Genesis block to come in and be part of our ecosystem. This ecosystem allows anyone to learn and earn with us together. The way we are doing it, we are making sure that people understand that this mining process is part of a bigger ecosystem, the utility of the tokens. So if you do your own maths and your own calculation, you'll understand that with time, you are going to get wealthy if the price points change. Why do you think the price points will change? Because we are in the deep in sector. If it's really trending right now, if you Google up, if you put deep in, it will show that it's trending. Why is it trending? Because that's real world asset. You can actually touch the machines, you can feel the machines. And the bottom line is this: more and more people will be looking for decentralized infrastructure. More and more people will be saying we want to be decentralized and not centralized, because the centralized system, you don't control your data. Even if we are 0.01% from present, we right now have 60,000 machines running. Imagine from 60,000 we go to 300,000 machines. How is it possible? You, the community that believes and works with together. And when you start telling more people and teaching them how to earn and how to become wealthy, this mechanism is going to grow. When you are at 300,000 machine, we are worth 1.5 billion around there. That gives the token a lot of strength and value. And I say to you, the whole mechanism, the whole way it's been set up is to make sure we look after the tokens. Guys, whatever business we do as a company, we provide services, we provide storage facilities, we give rendering charge, we do all these things, and we get a revenue model, a revenue that is specific for the machines. So if we get this model running and we are making money, and imagine this, if say we make $10 million a month, 70% of this profit is going to be taken to buy tokens in the exchange and burn it. This whole exercise is being done to keep the token strong. So sometimes people ask, what if everybody sells? You sell, there is a buying power, and we know how to make sure our tokens are strong. So going forward, I would like you to know that we have this loss guard protocol. Unico is another partner, just like Trip Valet, just like Phil Social. Unico is registered in Dubai, and they are backed by Stonebridge from United States, Stonebridge Finance. What they have done is they've done something that nobody in this blockchain sphere have done. I've never seen this. Maybe you may have heard of it, but this is the first time you actually have a company coming out and doing the protection of your investment. If you come in, there's two programs. One is the 36-month capital preservation, and the other one is a 60-month guaranteed profit preservation. Both these models are there for you. All you have to do is pay 20% extra when you buy the machine. And when you do that, you automatically qualify. You have to choose one. Everything is done on the back office. Guys, this is where it becomes very, very, very interesting, because if you own this loss guard protocol, whatever happens for the first 36 months, if the price of the token goes below $1 and something, you can sell your token to Unico and get back your money of 5,000. If you have chosen the 60-month guaranteed profit program, and if you, after 5 years, for some reason, global disaster or something that's not beyond us, and the token price has gone below $3, what we will do is we can sell the tokens to Unico and redeem back your 15,000, the guaranteed profit that the company has given. So this is where you will see not only that we are bringing in more partners to give you more opportunity to do business, but at the same time, we have made sure we protect your interests. And last but not least, Phil AI as a company, we take on all of you. When you invest and you buy the machine, you become our partner. Our job is to make sure we run it, we pay the electricity, we make sure the maintenance is taken care, and you get rewarded on a daily, hourly, monthly basis with Phil AI. Guys, I have to keep this short. Like I said, the whole concept of Phil AI is this: we grow together. If you are here on this call and if you understand, we are trying to do something that's not many people out there in the world is doing. In blockchain sphere, or whether in crypto space, nobody is doing what we are trying to do. It's going to grow bigger, and when the results start coming. And remember, we are still in the genesis stage. Some people ask me, when are we going to be on the mainnet? I'll tell you this. I've told this many a times. I will make sure I only go on board when we are fully ready and be able to active. And this month, we will be in the mainnet. That's for sure. But I will only go up when everything is clicking and going according to what we need. This is where you as a community member must understand. There's no point rushing and doing things wrong. It's better to do everything right the first time around. And also remember this, it gives you more chance to come in at the currently it's 0.01, right? So it gives you chance to come in and bring in your friends at this point of time and be part of the Genesis block. Ladies and gentlemen, this concept is going to grow. This concept is going to make a lot of people wealthy. Those of you who did not make it in Bitcoin or Ethereum or XRP, forget it. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. The way to do this is to learn and earn, because you need to learn and understand. And that is why weekly we have a lot of calls, training, and all these things put in place to make sure the community grows together. And the next Sunday or the following Sunday, I would like to see more of you coming in with your partners and friends. That's the way to grow. The more you teach people to earn, the faster you will become wealthy. Thank you for giving me your time. Back to you, Vincent. I play the video now for you.
Welcome to one of Phil AI's first data centers, if not the first. I've come here with Jeffrey and the leadership team, and I can confirm that it is a huge building full of data machines to mine Phil AI. Currently 3 floors with 60,000 machines spread across the 3 floors with 5,000 machines already rented out, and there's capacity for up to 300,000 machines, plus plans to open elsewhere across Malaysia. There are 7 floors in this building, and our neighbours include TikTok and Alibaba. So this is an exclusively AI generating mining machines. AI is the thing of the moment, and these data centres are absolutely key to progress. So maybe one day you'll get a chance to visit yourself. So really looking forward to seeing this grow exponentially over the next few months and years into something pretty impressive. NVIDIA, watch out.
Hello there, Jimmy's out here. They say seeing is believing, and I just saw it. Literally 3 floors of racks, each one of these worth $500,000. And the great thing is, folks, I get to bring the travel to all of you. Trip Valet is coming to help create these memories and experiences while you guys are earning from these amazing machines. I mean, it's gonna be incredible what we're gonna do here. So make sure you join us. Let's go have a lot of fun, and we'll see everybody in the beaches of the world or on the mountains of the world, wherever where you can create memories and experiences with Nevo 3.0, Phil AI, and Phil Social. We'll see you there.
Hi guys, welcome to the world of Phil AI. Phil AI is going to be the next big move in the crypto space, but not only that in the crypto space, but also in the deep in sector. Today, we are witnessing 60,000 machines running concurrently to support AI Web 3.0 market. This is the future of decentralized information. So if you are seeing this video and if you want to know more about Phil AI, please get on to the person who shared you this video, and you'll understand how this community can help you build your legacy. You know, I don't want to say wealthy, but definitely a passive income model that's going to support you and your family. Take this opportunity, take this video and share it with others, because this is the future of crypto space. If you have missed out on Bitcoin, don't miss out on PAI. Hi.
Hey everybody, it's me, Mike, and obviously Corey. We're here at the new mining center in Malaysia. Like I told you, we're heading over there now. This thing just literally opened up. All of our miners, you will see them. We're making a small video, and we got our guy behind the camera doing it because it's so locked down here in this data center. You can't bring phones in, you can't bring anything, because it's a brand new data center and we just have the technology coming. So like I said, hit me up. This is AI processing going on live right here in Malaysia, and we're going to open up another data center very soon near Singapore, and that's why we're heading over to Singapore next. Like I said, this thing is real and it's blowing up, and right now you're early. So talk to me, talk to Corey. Either way, just send us a DM, because we want to help everybody, man, because we know what this did to change our lives. So we've helped so many people make money, and we want to try to help you. Thanks.
If you guys think at any point in time you wanted to join crypto, now's the time. Time is now. Get in.
Like she said, this is the best time to get into crypto. And Jimmy, Thank you very much. Yuel, thank you. Lucy, thank you. And Vincent, back to you, sir.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Brian. Absolutely brilliant as always. Every time you speak, we not only just understand AI better, we really start believing that the future is already here. So Fuel AI isn't just technology, it's an empowerment. Thank you for leading the way, for showing us what's possible when the vision meets execution. So, what an amazing night of sharing, learning, and inspiration that we're having. So, before we wrap up, I have a few exciting announcements for every Nevo leader. So, I believe all of you would like to share. Wait, let me allow something. Okay, a lot of you would like to hear this. So we have things coming up on I will just update a little bit on my upcoming event. So coming up on the nearest, of course, what we're actually looking at will be actually this. Wait, let me just share the screen if it's possible. Okay. Okay, y'all should be able to see the screen now. Okay, so moving up, coming up, of course, the most recent one, of course, that we're looking at will be the Singapore International Charity Gala, but I will call it as the Global Philanthropy Forum. So the event actually the exact date is the event day is actually on 17 and 18, but we will say the whole event will be 15 to 19, whereby we need to travel there, and of course and so on and so forth. So the deadline for this for now will be on the 2nd of the November. So, of course, it's a world-class event that unites philanthropy and innovation, and of course, blockchain and technology. So for this, it's only available for the top 20 holder. Listen up, guys. It's only for the top 20 holder. So I won't see many of you here, I suppose. So for the top 20 holder, only holding at least 20,000 of PAI token. So only these holders will be invited to join the distinguished guests and luxurious family in this international gala dinner event and dinner, I would say. So moving up next, of course, we have our Malaysia convention. So this is only not only just the convention. We have, of course, our annual convention and our and the gala dinner. So this is only available for our top 300 token holder. So that means those with at least 5,000 PI token or more. So these holders will join us in Kuala Lumpur for the Nevo annual convention and the gala dinner. So for this, there will be amount of CW to pledge, and of course you will need to confirm your flights and make RSVP with us as soon as possible. So up next, of course, we have the luxury cruise trip. So this is only eligible for our top 100 coin holder, which actually hosts who actually hosts 20,000 of the PI token. So guys, this is a very, very exclusive luxury cruise trip. So I would really highly recommend you to fight for this, because this is a time where we actually celebrate the success. So this isn't just only the rewards, they are all recognized in the leadership, loyalty, and belief in what we are building together through Nevo. So let's all celebrate this together. Okay, moving up. Okay, guys, so take a look at this. This is, of course, the calendar for October. So, of course, we'll be updating the scheduling for the next month, of course. For now, this is the one that we follows. So, let's take a look at it. So every week, we can stay connect with first off the backend website and networking training on Monday 2 p.m. and Friday 2 a.m. So if you're looking for business opportunity presentation, or I would say OPP, I would say this will be actually on Monday 10 p.m. to Tuesday 2 a.m. and Thursday 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. So of course, for the moment, we will have for today, I would say this is not a Super Sunday. It's like a special Sunday because normally we will have the Super Sunday once every 2 weeks. But because the listing on the mainnet is near, so we want to keep the momentum going. That's why we're having this Super Sunday also this weekend to have a special weekend. So guys, mark your calendar and really keep showing up. Today I see a lesser turnout from last week, but it's okay because we keep from what we have now. Try to bring people on. I will try to make another one next week. So stay tuned with us. Keep updated. Okay. And yep, before we officially close tonight's session, of course, we have something special lined up for you, which Brian have already showed. This is an exclusive behind the scene video from our Malaysia mining farm visit. So featuring all of our VIPs who actually shared tonight. So well, except of course me, except me, but I promise I was cheering them behind the scene. Okay. So on behalf of the entire Nevo and Right Arms team, I really thank all of you here for joining here, regardless of where you are today. And not only just that, I want to wish all of you who are celebrating the event a happy Deepavali. And of course, our Mr. CEO, if you all can hear the fireworks behind him, this is actually one of our cultures here in Malaysia, where we actually put fireworks for during our celebration. So happy Deepavali to all of you who are still staying up with us here. So let's continue to lead, inspire, and innovate because together we don't only build technology, we are building legacy. So once again, guys, I'm Vincent here, your MC for this evening. Signing off with our favorite line, of course. Together, we grow our family bigger by making the world smaller. Okay, so thank you all of you. Good night from my side, Nevo's family, and I hope to see you all very soon. And God bless all of you.
Thank you, Vincent. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Vincent. Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Vincent.
Thank you so much, Jimmy, Lucy, and
Thank
Joel
you,
for
brother.
making it today, and we really appreciate it. Catch up with you all again soon, okay?